Hi everyone, welcome to another video for ceramics remote learning. I am so excited for what we are about to create today. Silent hands in the air if you're excited. Alright, so before we start our next project, I wanted to give you guys a little update. So we are making a very special Google Classroom just for Scholar Talent so we can have all of our wonderful Scholar Talent content for you in one place. So I am not requiring that you submit pictures of your work when it's done after you watch this video, but if you'd like to show me what you've done and hear my feedback, you can post it on Google Classroom. On Google Classroom, in the ceramics section, I have posted a little section that says how to upload a photo. So you can watch the how-to video and that'll show you how you upload a photo for your assignment and turn it in, and then I can look at it, see what you did, and talk to you about it. So I'm not requiring you upload photos, but if you want to and you want to hear my feedback, definitely do. I'd love to see all of your artwork. Yes, that was my only update for today. Had so much fun in our last video making our self-portraits. Today, we are about to start something a little different. Today, we're going to continue doing some observational work, but instead of drawing ourselves, we're looking everywhere else. We're looking around us and seeing how we might draw what is right in front of us. So, take a second, look around you and see all the things in your house. And if you want to, jot down the things you see. What do you see? I'll jot down the things I see too. I see my couch. I see my TV. I see my water bottle. Keep jotting. If you need more time to jot what you see around you, you can pause this video and then press play when you're ready to continue. So, now that you've looked around you and noticed all the things that you see in front of you, we're gonna take a look at an artist that did just what we're about to do today. They created a drawing with pen and marker of their living room, because I guess they were sitting right in their living room, so they decided to draw it. So let's take a look and see what they did. Alright, before we start looking at what this artist did for their drawing, make sure that you still have your pen and pencil handy so that you can take down some notes about what you notice. And I'll pause the video as we go along and ask you some questions about what you're seeing. So let's start. Take a second to see what you noticed so far. What did the artist make so far? What's the artist doing with their pen? Are they moving quick? Are they moving slow? Are they drawing big? Are they drawing little? What do you notice so far? If you need more time to jot, you can pause this video and continue writing, and press play when you're ready. this video. As time goes on, what are some other things you notice? Are the lines all the same thickness in this drawing? Are the lines thin? Do the lines all connect? Jot down some of your noticings now that we're almost done with the video, and then we'll continue. And if you need more time to write, you can pause and press continue when you're ready. Let's keep watching. All right. Now we're gonna click out of the video and we're gonna get ready to draw. All right, guys. So now that we've taken a look at just one artist's way of creating what they saw in front of them, now it's your time to create your own depiction of what you see in front of you. There's no one right way to create art, so I'm not expecting you to make your drawing the same as the other artist did that we looked at. That's just one artist's way of creating. Everyone has their own unique ways of creating, which is what is so special about art. So don't feel like your drawing has to be like our artist. That was just one cool example to take a look at. But now it's your time to get creative and have fun with it. So while you're working, thinking about all the things that you see in front of you and how you want to put it on your paper. So I'm going to work along with you, and remember, I'm not expecting you to make your work like mine. I'm just working with you guys, and as we go along, I'll ask some questions about how it's going and what we're doing, and yeah, I'm really excited. Let's get started, guys. So grab your paper. I just have regular lined paper. That's totally cool. I'm not expecting you to have one specific type of paper, whatever you have at home. I have a pencil and a pen here. I might use both, but if you want to use a pen, pencil, whatever you have, whatever you're comfortable with. So I'll put my camera down so you can all see what I'm doing as I work. So I'm about to get started. Let's work together. I'm excited. All right. So I'm going to start drawing what's in front of me. And what's in front of me right now is my living room. So let's see. I'll start by drawing my couch. You know what? I'm just looking at the lines on my couch right now, and I'm thinking about how I want to put it on my paper, right? It's not always a 1-2, I know what to do. Sometimes I have to think a little bit. As an artist, that's always a good thing to do, thinking your work through. Now that I've looked at my living room, I'm ready to start drawing. Right now, I'm really looking at the shapes that I see. That's the first thing I'm noticing. All the different shapes I see in my couch, because there's a lot of rectangles, there's some circle shapes. I'm seeing some rounded shapes. All different type of shapes in my couch that I'm noticing as I'm looking at it. And as I'm working, I'll show you what I'm doing too. Right now I just got some basic shapes and that's it. But as I create more, I'll show you my next steps. Alright, so right now I just started drawing my couch. And you see what I mean about all the different shapes? I noticed there was a square here, and there was this kind of like half circle thing. These are the cushions. I'm just drawing in all the lines I'm seeing around my couch. But if you want to add your own ideas to it, maybe you want to make the couch green even though it's pink in real life. Maybe you want to make the walls purple even though they're white in real life. That's okay too if you want to add your own ideas to it, right? And as we talked about a little bit in the last video, if you want to add some shading, some darker parts, some lighter parts, see I just darkened the feet over here. That's shading. Just adding some darker parts, that scribble that you do with your pencil to create more darkness, more shadow. If you want. You don't have to. Now I have a footrest near my couch that I'm going to try to draw in. And it doesn't matter if your lines are perfectly straight. Just have fun with it, you guys. Draw what you see in front of you, creating the world in your art. I messed up my line a little bit, but no big deal. Just gonna go with it. There's my couch and the little footrest. Now what? Got another couch over here. As you're working, guys, think about what's happening on your paper. Look at how your art is coming to life. How's it going, you guys? Everyone doing good? I'm so excited to see some works get sent in to me. I can't wait to see what you guys are doing. Notice what you're doing with your pen. What kind of lines are you adding? What kind of shapes are you adding? Are you making a big scene? If there's a person in it, keep working, guys. Doing great. Right now I'm drawing all my couch cushions. Oh no, I forgot what the leg of my couch looked like. Oh, you know what I can do? If I'm drawing from memory, because I kind of just was, I was just looking at my paper and drawing, but what could you do if you forget how you want something to look, or you want to check where the shadows are? What can you do? Right, you can look back at it, right? Never think that you have to draw all from memory. You can always take a glance at what you're looking at to create your observational drawing, right? So I'm going to look back at my couch. It's going to help me figure out what I need to do next. I think I might draw in the wood on the floor. That could be interesting. I wonder how I'm going to do it. Let me see. I'm just looking at the crisscross pattern with the wood on my floor. I'm just adding all those lines in. That's kind of like how the pattern is of the wood on my floor. Doing great, you guys. Maybe I'll darken some of my lines. Notice the different sizes of your lines. Are your lines thick? Are they thin? Is there some spots that you want to go back in and add some thicker lines? It's always okay to go back, to take a step back and look at your work. See if you want to add anything. See if you want to change anything. That's how we learn as artists, taking a step back and looking at what we made. It's always good to learn from our work and improve and grow. Now maybe I'll make some parts of my lines thicker. This part's not really on the wood in my real home, but I'm having fun with it, and I think I want to add some thick lines in here. After you finish one part, think to yourself, what do I want to do next? What part do I want to work on next? What do I want my finished project to look like? It's always good to think your work through. The wood in my house isn't really like that, but I'm having fun creating some different variation of line. Now I'm just adding in some shading by pretty much just making lots of little scribbles. The more scribbles I make, the darker my shading will become. See, as I make more scribbles, things start to get a little darker, and darker, and darker. Ooh, excuse me. I made that part darker because underneath the couch there's a lot of shadow, so I decided to add some darker lines there. But you don't have to if you don't want to. You could have all your lines the same shade if you want. It's your drawing, make it how you want. I think I'll do the same thing underneath the footrest. I'm kind of just scribbling, doing lots and lots of little scribbles to create different variation of light and dark. Scribble, 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 scribble. the same thing to this couch. Why not, right? Well, I think we're getting close to the end of our work session together. How's it going, you guys? How are you feeling about how your project is coming along? I'm proud of your progress and your artistic effort that you guys always show with all of your work, and I hope you had fun drawing what you see around you. I'm hoping to see some people turn in some of their projects. I'd love to see what you guys are working on. Again, you can turn it in right onto Google Classroom following the step-by-step that I've posted in the ceramics section. If you're having trouble with that, you could email it to me, and I'll have my email there in the ceramics section as well for you to look at if you want to send me your picture in an email. And I'll email back, or I will follow up and make sure we get a little bit of chatting done about how your work came out. But again, it's not required, so you don't have to send in pictures of what you made. This is for you. So really great time today, guys. I had so much fun on our second video together, and I can't wait to keep working on our next projects this week. Way to go, you guys. Give me a high five. I'm so proud of all your artistic effort, and I'll see you next video. Bye, guys.